Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, then my name is Rebecca. If you are returning, then welcome back. Today's video is going to be kind of a bit of a hairstyling video. I'm going to be curling my hair today, and I get a lot of questions, especially at work, like how do you curl your own hair with like a straightener kind of thing. People kind of think it's backwards, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. It is actually really easy, but obviously when you try and do it on yourself and you've never done it before, it can seem quite hard. So for today I'm going to be using my Cloud 9 straighteners to do this. I really like these because they've got the temperature control on them, so depending on how thick your hair is or how thin it is, means that you can adjust the temperature for that, and that way you're not like burning your hair with more heat than what you need. So yeah, we'll just jump straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to start off by doing is I've already brushed all my hair through and popped like a heat protectant in it. So I'm just going to be sectioning the lower part of my ear out and then clipping this into place like so, and then just splitting it down the back. Make sure it's properly all brushed out. So I'm going to start out with taking a section at the back, not too thick but thick enough because I'm wanting a bit more of like a wave kind of thing. I don't want them too tight today, so I'm doing a bit more of a wave. So I'm just taking a section about that thick, and then I take my straightener, and what I do is I come down onto it and start to turn your straightener and just take that behind. And then it just looks like that. So also I would like to mention that my hair, I washed it yesterday, so this is like second day hair for this. Sometimes if I'm gonna do like curls in my hair and I've just washed it, I'll curl it all and then I'll pop some texturising spray in it, just so that then the curls have a little bit more texture and they don't drop out as easy, because my curls do sometimes drop out, unfortunately, just because of the thickness of my hair. So I'm just taking this into two more sections and just curling this bit, and I'm doing all of these away from my face because I just think it's more flattering. You can do it if you wanted where you alternate it, but I'm just going to keep it simple for today. So as you can see, you get a really nice curl, and all you're doing is just keep turning it. So go down onto the hair. You want to turn it quite high up if you want them to be more looser, because we can loosen them off even more. And just keep turning it as you go. Like so. So that is one side done. What I am going to do is I'll do the other side and I'll move up the head a little bit. I'll put this on fast forward, and then when I get to the top, you'll probably be able to see a little bit more of what I'm doing. Obviously I won't cut all this out, I'll just speed it up. And then when I get to this tiny top section, you can see what I do when it comes to around my face, and also how like it's a little bit easier to see exactly what I'm doing. But this is what the curls just look like. I'm not going to loosen them off yet, I'm just going to kind of let them set into position and let them cool down. So just taking a section on this side, and we're taking one about that kind of thickness or so, and now we're coming down the way. So obviously now we are working with the opposite hand, which is fine. Obviously this can get a little bit more complicated depending on what handed you are, but I've got used to doing it. Obviously practice does make perfect. So as you can see, we've just got a really nice curl. I'm going to pop this behind me. Practice does make perfect. It can take a couple of attempts, but the more you get used to holding the straightener the way that you are, the easier it is. So this is just the last section. I just say I'm going to speed past this bit, but just because I'm doing the opposite hand, I figured I better show you this in depth. And we're still just turning it all around. Like so. So now I will skip past the rest of it, but I'm not hairspraying it at this point. I'll hairspray it all at the end so then I can loosen it all off and stuff. And this section I'm just taking at my eyebrows, by the way. Right, so now we've just got onto the top of the back section, so I'm just going to take my straightener and still going straight down to curl this back bit, like so. It is relatively easy when you do get the hang of it, it's just getting the hang of it, but so you can see a little bit better now that I'm on the top what I am actually doing. So I'm still just like turning my straightener and pushing the hair back the way and just working it back to the ends, like so. Then just this last section, I want to kind of try and keep this a little bit flatter. I don't want to lift this up too much. Like so. Do you see how that just kind of intermixes it into the curls now? Now we're just going to do the same here on the back. I'm just doing the same on the opposite side. Then just doing the same with this front piece, keeping it a little bit flatter and just curling the end bit like that. See? So there we go, so these are all the curls done, so I'm just going to kind of like run my fingers through it now just to loosen them off because we don't want them to be too tight and too perfect. There we go, so this is just what the curls look like. They're just really nice and beachy. Obviously they will drop out a little bit towards more the end of the day. If you wanted to loosen them off you could do by taking like a paddle brush, but I'm quite happy the way that they are sitting now. So I'm just going to go in with some hairspray, and I'm using the Velvifix hairspray, and I'm just there we go. This is the finished look. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video, and if you have picked up a couple of tips and tricks then that's really good. If you have enjoyed it then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and also hit that subscribe button down below, and I will catch you on my next one. Alright, bye guys.